good one.
Hey, what's up, buzznet?
What's up, y'all?
Don't you do this thing for buzznet?
What's up, buzznet?
What's up, buzznet?
What's up, guys? I'm the Gaskarth.
What's up, buzznet? It's been a while since I've done that.
How's it feel?
Weird.
Alright, so we got some fan questions here.
We didn't say who we were. We're all-time low.
Except we're the Gaskarth.
Half of it. I'm the Gaskarth, this is the Dawson. We got some fan-submitted questions here that we're very excited to answer. Super excited about this username. Sandwich Island, which is the best thing ever, asks, what's the weirdest thing that has ever taken place backstage? I don't know if it was backstage, but we had a stripper on our tour bus.
That counts as backstage because it was Warped Tour, and
she broke someone's tooth with a...
Where's catering here?
With a sex item.
Well, and then the person...
Chipped someone's tooth with a dildo.
The person, yes. And the person whose tooth was chipped then physically pushed her, and there's a lawsuit pending somewhere. Anyway, Rachel Lewin says, does the age group that you cater to have any effect on the music that you write? For instance, will you up the catchy factor or dumb down the lyrics on a song because you know that your primary audience is mostly interested in stuck-in-your-head tunes? That was harsh. And parentheses said it.
That was harsh. I don't get... What is that?
I think... She's saying, like, do you write lyrics to cater towards a younger audience?
No. And I assume what she's referring to is the new single. Maybe. So, in the case of that song, the song is a satire, and the lyrics are dumbed down to fit the mold of what we were going for with that song, which is a catchy sort of
parody.
Yeah, it's a parody of what you hear on the radio these days. So, that's a joke. No, we don't cater our lyrics or our music to the demographic, though. I think we write what we like.
This is two parts, so I'm going to ask. Rachel Lewin had two questions.
Oh, okay.
She also asked, after having the opportunity to write with Rivers Cuomo, Mark Hoppus, and the like, have they changed in your eyes as former heroes? Do you see their skills differently now that yours rival their own?
Wow, these are cool questions.
Yeah. It's more humbling, I think, than anything else that they allow us to be in like that same creative process.
Exactly. It's not. I don't view them differently. No, they will always be people that I've idolized. The dynamic changes because you know them as people and you get to see the other side of them. You know, the side that's not on stage. But
it's much like you being able to play on stage with me.
Yeah.
It's like you still idolize me, but
but
you know, it's just more of a
we have an understanding now.
Took a while.
I have one anonymous. Anonymously submitted. Where do you live? No. Where's the weirdest place that you woke up after a night of partying? And do you remember how you got there? I have a good one for this. A couple years ago, we were partying in Connecticut at a friend's house, and I blacked out at some point along the line, and then disappeared, I guess. No one could find me, and the next morning, this is when we were still touring in a van. We slept at their house, and the next morning when the van was leaving to go to the next show, they found me passed out in the front yard.
Another one of Alex's was we were playing in, I think it was Allentown, Pennsylvania, and he woke up in the hotel lobby. Curled up around the vending machine. The lobby, like, you know, the hotel employee was waking him up, and he thought he was lost, and he started crying, and
it was weird.
It was a whole thing.
It was a bad one.
Manuel Anchieta. What is it?
Anchieta.
I
don't know what.
Whatever. All groups came from scratch and perform as an amateur first. When and where was your very first performance, as far as you can remember? Alright, so the first question was very first performance. It was a birthday, 16th, or no, not even 15th
like
birthday
14th
party,
or 15th, yeah.
For this girl, Jessie.
Yeah.
We didn't have any originals, I don't think.
It was a house party. We had one. We had My Paradise.
We covered Anti-Flag, Blink, Green Day, Burnout.
Yeah.
We were bad. Worse.
It wasn't good. I think we probably played about 6 songs and then like ran out of stuff to play.
I think I was so sweaty at the end of that.
We were bad then.
We were bad. I was fat. Sweaty.
Those were dark times.
In Hollywood, who do you guys admire the most?
I admire people who stay out of the bullshit.
I admire people who overdose on cocaine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Fair enough.
He's like a celebrity.
George Clooney. George Clooney.
Who stays out of the bullshit?
No, he's 100% face first in the bullshit, but he's also like the coolest, raddest dude out there.
As far as like in Hollywood, I think that just means as celebrities. I don't think they actually have to be in Hollywood.
Right. George Clooney.
Okay, we'll go with George Clooney.
Easy.
Alright.
Katie Rodriguez asks, can any of you write music with treble clefs and notes and such, like actually score music? I can do it, but it takes me a long time. I'm not versed in it. I'm not fluent.
I can do drum parts, you know, with that whole thing.
Right.
Obviously,
Yeah.
I was drum clef, but sometimes if I can't play a drum part, I'll write it out.
Treble clefs and notes and such,
As
as opposed to bass clefs and.
Zodini Rogozinski Mazera says, if you guys
Sweet
could
name.
eat only one cereal for the rest of your life, and why?
What would it
What would
be?
it be?
I forgot to say what would it be.
No.
I'm gonna go with Cinnamon Toast Crunch because a couple reasons. It's okay when it gets soggy, it's still good, and the milk afterwards is really good.
Tastes awesome,
Yeah.
man. I really like Honey Bunches of Oats.
Alright, Grandma.
George.
Grape nuts.
Fiber
one.
I enjoy life cereal, the one without berries. Tanja Solder? Tanja Solder? Is there any difference between American fans and European fans? Like, do you get different reactions at shows outside the USA? Yeah. I think sometimes the crowds overseas can be a little bit more hungry for the music. Yeah, we don't get to go to a lot of the some of the countries that we do go to as much as we get to tour in the US. So I think
We spoil you guys in the US, that's what I say.
there are people that are just dying for any band to go. So when a band does go, they're stoked. Like, the first time we went to Indonesia was incredible. The first time we went to Brazil was incredible. So yes, nuts. Boy XD, if you could be any girl for a day, who would you be?
Mila Kunis.
I was just about to say Mila Kunis.
Mila? Is it Mila?
It's Mila.
Sorry, Mila.
Mila Kunis. Mila Kunis. Artist Kendra, I know you're a gamer, Alex. What's your favorite video game? Right now, I'm playing a game called Crysis 2. It is dope.
Alex's dream was completed yesterday because he was interviewed by IGN, the gaming site, the Internet Gaming Network.
Internet Gaming Network.
He's excited. We all made fun of him for all night.
Oh. Winky the House Elf. Winky the House Elf asks, the hair. How do you make it so spectacular?
It's kind of, for me, it's more of a it's more of a lifestyle.
It's called the number 2. No, I didn't mean poop by that. I meant the clipper setting.
You know how he makes it so spectacular? Because he always wears a hat so you can never see it, so you just assume it's good.
It is good. Underneath here is a radiant, luscious forest of locks. Hairspray. A lot of hairspray. We're the last one. Oh wait, 2 more, sorry. Kathleen Riot 5. If you could have one of your songs on Glee, which one would it be? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. And why? Question mark. Well, Kathleen Riot 5.
That'd be a slower song.
What would be a good Glee song?
There's one that's not out yet.
I feel like Poppin' might be cool on Glee.
I was gonna say
It's very fabulous. Poppin's a fabulous song. Glee is a fabulous show.
it's not only
No, I know, but I could just see it being like based around something fabulous.
yeah, something crazy just happened.
Yeah, I mean, they're celebrating.
They kissed again.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a long one.
What about you? What about you?
Well, I was gonna say No Idea, but it's not out yet. Because I think usually on Glee they do kind of slower songs.
So they have no idea what you're talking about. Melanie Joseph. It's a long question. I remember going to see No. Well, it's this one. Yeah. I remember going to see one of your concerts roughly 4 or 5 years ago. It was a smaller crowd, and in order to meet you guys, I simply had to walk up to you and say hi. How have you guys adjusted as far as having that kind of fan relationship to now having to have massive lines formed to wait to meet you? Which do you prefer? Well, Melanie, I don't know. It is a little different. Obviously we can't spend as much one-on-one time with everybody, which sucks. But our fan club has sort of been implemented to incorporate a more personal experience for people who want to do that thing.
And because we kind of grew up on meeting fans after the show one-on-one, instead of doing a meet and greet like most bands where you sit at a table and then you come up in a line and sign something, here you go. We kind of do it just all 4 of us.
Just a mingle session.
Yeah, we just mingle.
It's a mingle session.
And then after the shows, venue permitting, we'll always go out and sign.
Yeah, I mean, we will always fight to try and go outside after the shows and sign for everybody. Sometimes, the venues can't cater to that and whatnot, but we do our best to get out and at least say hi to everybody before we leave.
My voice is going, so we're gonna stop. And we're finished questions.
Nailed it.
Thank you, buzznet, and
Love you guys. Mwah.
Oh, it was wet.
Mwah.